Your subscription to Gay Guys Anonymous has expired. Please update your payment information. Thanks. Please wait while I process your payment. Your payment was declined.
Whatever. I need a cup of coffee. What's up, everybody? What's up? We guys, hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You know what I can't stand? Fucking Instacart shit. Oh, cussed already, huh? Kick the tire. Feel bad for those back tires. They never get kicked enough. You know, who come up with the term bud spacing? Oh, make sure I've got no correct bud spacing. Anyway, I'm getting off topic already. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of itch my nose there. Did you see that? I wanted to complain a little bit because I'm always, man, I always get so irritated about the little things. And you notice like Bill Burr, I can relate to that comedian big time because he, that's kind of his shtick, right? Is how everything, just freaks him out. That's like me. You can call it crybaby because I am kind of a crybaby. But like when they first started stores that have a double door, they started locking the one door. I don't know if they do it all across the country, but they definitely do it in my area, and it's frustrating. Like, why is the door locked? If you're going to have one door open, why lock? And I think this is laziness. I think because some of those store front doors, you have to like unlatch the one. That's easy, but then there's like a latch at the top and the bottom to unhook the second one. And that's why people are so fat. You could burn that extra calorie just, that one latch, but people refuse to do it. But now, just like the self-checkout thing, right? When they started that, everybody's like, I ain't doing that. I don't work here. And then what'd you do? Slowly had to do it. You go into a Lowe's right now to get a ceiling fan. Guess what? You work at Lowe's if you're going to buy it because you're going to scan that bitch. Like, they force you to do it. But lately, this Instacart thing has been something that I've been crying about. Because, and I get it, right? There's people out there who are disabled, fat. I know I pick on fat, but fat people. But, whatever the reason is, they can't get out. And it is a really good tool that they can use to, hey, I grocery shop online and people bring it to them. Cool. But then it started to be, and when it first came out, like my old ladies used it a few times in circumstances and whatever. And there was some chick that ate in the front yard. She got out of her Jeep, grabbed our bags, and then slipped in the mud at our old house. I felt bad. I didn't feel bad at all. But when it first came out, I'm like, man, bro. I'm not doing this. This is dumb. I hope people don't even feed this beast because go get your own damn groceries, right? But then it started to be more popular and more and more and more popular. They want to get us to where we're all 500 pounds sitting in our house relying on Miguel to find the right cream cheese that we want, at the store and bring it to us. That's where we're getting as a society. Everybody, they want us to just be at home and, just wait for the end of the world to come. But, the rest of us that still do go grocery shop, and I do it at the end of the day when I get off work, there's always something that I need to go get, some last minute item or whatever. And I'm in there. You can't get down a damn aisle. You can't get down the aisle. Because Miguel and Ashley and Ashraf is over here in the aisle with these big stupid carts. I don't know how it is in your area, but they have literally like those big carts that they used to wheel the TV and VCR in to the classroom back in the... They have those. And they're just going down the aisles looking at some scanner. Okay, Fruity Pebbles. substitute for that. And they're literally in your way. Like, they don't even move. They're like robots. They seriously are just like robots. They're just out there. And I'm like, hey, can I get some Fruity Pebbles? But if that wasn't bad enough, which it is, that's pretty bad. It's annoying. Now they've also have these parking spots out there outside of Walmart that, hey, you too lazy to get out and get your own damn groceries? Cool. We'll give you a whole line to park. At first it was like just 3 or 4 parking spots, right? And then it was like 5 to 10. Now, last Sunday, I go, because we go every Sunday to Walmart to spend our life savings on food to feed these stupid kids. And trying to pull into a parking spot, and it's entire rows in the parking lot. Entire rows just for lazy people. Hey, pull in, pop your trunk there and watch PewDiePie or Mr. Beast or whatever, and no worries, Miguel will put them in the trunk for you. What do you want? I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all feel, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I think, honestly, hey, if you're lazy, then why do you need a front row seat? Give them a spot in the back or something, or make them all the way down. Miguel can walk a little bit further. If he's doing everything else for you, might as well, you know what I mean? But they're putting it right up front. They're kind of putting the people who want to be healthy and do shit on their own and live life normally, they want us to suffer. Like, right? We're the ones that has to suffer from it. Like, we're the ones that can't reach the Fruity Pebbles over your cart. We're the ones that have to walk a half a mile to get in the store because you got lazy people parking spots, right? Handicap. You just get a lazy placard and put it right there on your windshield. Man. Got called an idiot by Amiri King. Yeah, as some of you know, my father is terminally ill with cancer, right? And he was a big time pot smoker. Like, loved smoking pot, and you know, those guys from that era, they all do. And what better time than now, you know, having this diagnosis and all the pain that he's in. But he's in a nursing home and is unable to obviously smoke or do anything like that. And his insurance, they're jacking him around. So he's unable to get any kind of medical marijuana. So I was like, hey man, this is the one thing I can probably do for you, is try to find you some gummies or whatever that I can bring into the nursing home. The doctors there were cool with it. They were like, yeah, they'll disperse it or whatever. They have no problem with it. So I was like, all right, so I'm on the hunt for this, right? And I found this place in like Michigan that you can legally go buy it. You can legally travel with it or whatever, but like there's some crossing state lines crap that, like, if I get caught going across the state line with it, somehow it's not legal anymore, but it is once I make it to another state or whatever. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm good on going back to jail. So I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I'm looking. My buddy that works for me was like, hey man, there's this place literally in our area that you can go get real gummies and it's legal. And I was like, oh, cool. So I went up there and I walk in and they're like, let me guess, you want to know if this is real or not? And I'm like, yeah. And they said, nah, it's called Delta 8. I don't know shit about pot. I don't know nothing about pot. So I told him, I said, well, give me a minute. Let me research this. I'm not the type that's just going to buy something and give it to my father, you know, or whatever. And I go outside to research it. And all I did was type in Delta 8, question mark, right? And it's like Delta 8 horror stories, seizures from Delta 8, some guy's dick fell off. I was like, Jesus Christ. And like there's videos with it. There's like some gym rat, like this big buff dude that's like sitting there, you know, he looked like Michael J. Fox, and he said all he did was take one Delta 8 gummy. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So clearly didn't buy those. So then I'm still like, man, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Well, an Amiri King live pops up. Big fan of Amiri King, or Amiri, however you want to pronounce it. And he's sitting there showing off his 17th daughter. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm just listening, passing time. I was working, just whatever. And he's like, yeah, so, you know, for any of your guys' cannabis needs, hit me up. You know, Dreamland Tranquility, I think is what it's called. And I was like, holy crap. I forgot. Amiri King literally has an online store that sells THC gummies or whatever, right? So I'm like, bet. And that's a buddy of mine. So I message him. And I'm like, hey, man, just real quick, like, you got real stuff, right? Like, it ain't none of that Delta stuff. Now, remember, at this point in the story, I don't know that there's two different kind of Deltas. All I know is that they're, you know, Delta 8's all I've heard of so far. And it was like a horror story, right? So I'm like, hey, man, is your stuff real, or is it like that Delta BS? And I could see how that pissed him off a little bit, you know, and I wasn't trying to, man. And Amiri, if you see this, that wasn't the intention. And he messaged me back, and he's like, bro, listen, Delta is real THC. Delta 9 is THC. They just alter some strand or something in it. Like, clearly, I don't know nothing about it. You can tell by the way I speak about it. He's like, but it is real.
And every company does it in the industry. Delta 9 is THC. Look it up.
And he kind of left it at that, and I thought he was cool about it. And I was like, all right, man, what, you know, bet. Well, then he makes a YouTube video. And he's like, hey, check this out, dipshit.
If you ever took a bong hit in college and got high, congratulations. That was Delta 9, you fucking idiot.
Have you ever ate a weed brownie? Congratulations, you've ate Delta 9. And like, he was really bothered by it seemed like. And just roasting the heck out of somebody. I was like, dang, bro. It's like, I've been trying to get Amiri King to roast me for years. That's how I wanted to expect it. But yeah, I mean, he was like, man, you dumbasses out there who don't realize that Delta 9 is real THC, there's no hope for you. You're just brain dead, dumb mother. I was like, ouch, man. Ouch. So anyway, I placed my order. I placed my order with Dreamland Tranquility, and it's on its way. I'll let everybody know, you know, how my father reacts to it, how he likes it. I think it'll help him out, man. I've been promising him this for a long time, and I feel terrible that I haven't got it yet. But like I said, I was just nervous, man. Like, I don't want to get him the wrong thing. Anyway, you guys have a beautiful day. I've got several hours of being on the road today. I'm having trouble with a few subscriptions online. I'm going to have to try to figure out the payment for them. But I think I may go live on my way back and just chit chat with y'all. If that's what y'all want to do. Peace out.